We continue Suede Week with a transition from lighter browns to dark browns, and I'm really excited about a new pair of brown shoes that came this week, which we'll get into. So just reviewing the shoe blog this week, we're going to break it into two areas where we look at the shoes and then we also look at the soles, which I have for most of them. This is the Bontoni Quasimodo, the Allen Edmonds Porter Street, the Cru NonPareil Rumor, which is one of my favorite bicolors. This is a bi-material, which is an October 10th OT1. The Crockett & Jones Hardwick, staple in the collection. The Allen Edmonds McNeil special order. The Corthay Arca, which is my newest shoe. And then this is the Allen Edmonds Wilder, that I always think of it as the Van Wilder. Now, as we look at soles, the Bontonis have this really cool Vibram Commando sole. The Allen Edmonds Porter Streets have this really cool sneaker sole. The Cru NonPareils have a beautiful leather sole. This is the October 10th, your classic sole. The City sole from Crockett & Jones is just absolutely beautiful. And then this Itzhad sole is fun too. And then, of course, the Corthay with another classic beautiful sole. So another look at the unboxing that I did on the Corthay earlier in the week. I really like these shoes. They're really comfortable on. They feel very, very nice. People were asking about the tongue and whether or not it's uncomfortable, but it actually feels great. Just overall, just a very, very good feeling shoe. They're obviously not handmade as we look at handmade, but also the bags are branded. For the first general shoe knowledge short, I wanted to talk about this new Optimum MTO program coming from Graziano and Girling. This is a really cool program where they give you the opportunity to get a pair of bespoke quality shoes that are just made by the bespoke makers, but on a regular last. It's really cool. I know there's a lot of concern from people regarding the about the pricing. But when you look at how much it would cost as bespoke, it is a wonderful deal, and it is something that you should keep in mind if this is the level that you're trying to get to. Now, as we look at boxes, a couple of shoemakers have done really nice boxes for me, and I just wanted to call them out. There's Hephaestus, Stefano Bammer, and then the Mecariello box, which is from Yosol. Welcome back. We're going to have a nice update today. This is the Allen Edmonds Porter Street. This is a really interesting sneaker. I'm not a huge fan of this cold fashion sneaker thing, but I do like them as an alternative to loafers with shorts. And, during the summer, sometimes, just wearing a lace-up shoe isn't really practical because you are wearing shorts, like before you go to golf or something like that. So it's a nice, easy, very casual shoe. What I like about these is that you take the tree out, they have an insole, and then underneath the insole, they actually have another insole that is actually very comfortable to wear. So when I'm wearing socks with them, I actually take the insole out. And then when I'm wearing no-show socks or just barefoot, and then I'll just throw that insole in. And it changes the fit a little bit and does a nice job of supporting my foot as well. Very comfortable. It's a very basic shoe. I believe all of the stitching is completely fake, and it's just cemented. They are made in Portugal, which is my first non-Dominican, non-US shoe from Allen Edmonds. I now have a pair that's made in India as well. Listen, I think that it's a well-made shoe. It certainly does the job. I was able to get this for, apologies for all the I was able to get it for about $80. And I feel like it's worth it, even if I spend twice that. So I feel like it's a good shoe. It provides a lot of really easy fashionableness without a lot of garbage around it. and it's just a really easy style to work. So good polo suede. Like all Allen Edmonds, the quality of the materials is just fantastic, and I feel like it gives you the right look. So Allen Edmonds Porter Street, after 2 years, still kicking it strong. So this is a shoe that I plan on wearing this week, or next week. It is a really good example of a European long wing. And this is made in this really cool dark brown suede, chocolate brown suede. Now, it's got a little bit of dust on it. You can see kind of how much pile is on the suede based on how much it moves. And it really does have a nice pile to it. It's very soft. TLB does a nice job with the shoe. This is just part of their main line, so this is a $300 shoe, and a really, really solid example of craftsmanship. So you look a little bit closer. Goodyear welt, very solidly done. Day-Night soles, the TLB brand, so maybe not Day-Night, but very solid stud soles, and just an overall good option for all kinds of inclement weather or just needing that casual brown summer shoe. So that's my thoughts. I've had it a year. It's obviously holding up really well. Let me know your thoughts. TLB. So this is a Yosol Branca. One of the actual first purchase I made from Yosol in Singapore. This is a high quality loafer. It is cemented, but this is the very, very fine baby suede that you expect to get from a brand like Yosol. The stitching is very nice. It's very subtle. The color is really great for summer. And I view this like I view my other summer loafers. It has a little bit of a more, I guess, generous heel and sole. It's very, very hard to screw it up, and it's good for actually walking along like a boardwalk or a beach or something. The fit on this is actually relatively straightforward. It fits very well, and I feel like it's a good shoe. I'm not a huge fan of wearing it without socks, but I feel it's a good shoe for being able to dress up, just wearing shorts and a regular summer outfit, so shorts and a polo, something like that. So it is a great, easygoing, casual shoe. High quality materials. Their craftsmanship seems to be fine, except when it comes to the sole. Obviously, I'm not a fan of cemented soles. I think everybody knows that. But it is a good summer alternative. And before I got into some of the Blake stitched, it is just a solid pair to wear during the summer. So, in terms of wear, I've probably worn this dozen and a half times, and the wear is actually very good. These are Vibram soles, and that says a lot about Yosol. And this made in Italy loafer, just a pretty standard last. If I was looking at like a Macariello or one of the high-end loafers, I would be talking about the sole work. I'd be talking about, stitch density, sometimes even fudging. This has none of that. It has, a fake welt. But it gets the job done. And for $125 or something like that I paid for it on sale, it was not a rough investment. And it introduced me to the idea of wearing a loafer again after I'd pretty much given up. So for that, I'm grateful. And it also introduced me to baby suede, which after my Edward Greens and these, I am a fan. So hope that helps. Talk to you later. So let's take a look at the pipeline and as that stands right now. Now, if you look at the top 4 shoes here, just from left to right, I've got the Carmina, the Ichigo Ichi, the Enzo Bonifay, and the Aubersea, all potentially arriving this coming week. The Michael Darren are a few weeks out, and then the Meermans, I haven't gotten an update in a while, but I'm expecting those in a while. And then the Vaccias are probably coming in about 2 months. So, and then the rest are down from there. And as I look at what's next, not a lot has changed. Really looking at the custom less from Mecca Riello as being my next big thing, and of course the yarn.